Hello student, good morning. As we have talked in the previous chapter on equality, now in the second chapter, we will have a discussion about the role of the government in health. How the government just gave its preface mainly in the health sector. Okay, mean to say, what sort of the initiatives have been taken by the government to make the people healthier, to give them the proper treatment in the country. Okay, that is why in this one chapter we will come to know role of the government in health. Okay, let's have a discussion. In a democracy, people expect the government to work for their welfare. As we all know that in democracy, so the people they expect, they hope the government should do work for their welfare. This could be through the provision of education, health, employment, housing, or the developments of roads, electricity, etc. So for these all the things, we definitely we just believe on the government, and we just depend on the government to provide the good education, to provide good health care, employment, housing, or the developments of roads, even the electricity. In this chapter, we shall examine the meaning and the problem related to the health and look at the subheadings of this chapter. In what ways do you think this topic is related to the work of the government? Here, you will find different subtopics, and through this one, we will examine and we will just talk about the work of the government in the health sector. Okay, some of the pics they have shown here. So after this one, what is health? At first, this has been explained. We can think of health in many ways. Okay, we can think about the health in many ways. Health means our ability to remain free of illness and injuries. Health means to say, if we talk about the health, our ability to remain ourselves free from illness, mean to say our body, yeah, our physical fitness that must be remain same. It should not be just suffer from any illness or injury. But health isn't only about disease. Okay, it not only about the diseases. You may have associated only some of the situations in the above this one above collage and with health, whatever the above collage they have shown here. So you may hear that has been given that you may associate it only some of the situation in these collages, in these pictures about the health. Okay, what we often ignore is the fact that each of the above situation is related to health. Apart from disease, we need to think of other factors that affects our health. Okay, mean to say that has been given here only means we thus we should think also the other factors as well which affect our health. For example, they have given here, if people get clean drinking water or a pollution free environment, they are likely to be healthy. Definitely, if you are getting safe drinking water, clean drinking water, as well as the pollution free environment, definitely the people who are just residing in these areas, they will be likely to be healthy. Okay, on the other hand, if people do not get adequate food to eat, if the people they are not getting the sufficient food for eating and have to live in that is cramped conditions, they will be prone to illness. As they have shown here, if the people they are not getting the adequate foods and they are living in a very bad conditions, okay, and so definitely they will just be prone to illness. They will suffer from the illness. All of us would like to be active and in a good spirit in whatever we may be doing. As you all know that we would like to live happily. Mainly, we want to do the work very actively and with good spirits, whatever we may be doing. Isn't healthy? It isn't healthy to be dull, inactive, anxious, or scared for a long stretches of the time. Mean to say, it is not healthy to be. Okay, it is not to be healthy about the dull, about the inactive nature, about the that is anxious or the scared for long stretches of the time. We all need to be without mental strain. Means we should not be any kind of the mental problem, mental strain, mental pressure. All of these various aspects of our lives are a part of health. Mean to say, not only the illness and injury, along with this one, we should get the safe drinking water, clean drinking water, and we should get the sufficient food. Okay, we should live in a clean environment, and we should not work, and we must be without mental strain. All these aspects come under the health. Okay, then health care in India. What they have given here. Let us let us examine some of the aspects of healthcare in India. Compare and contrast the situation expressed in the first and second column. Okay, what they have given, see, two boxes have been given here. What they have given in there, India has the largest number of medical colleges in the world and is among the largest producers of the doctor. Approximately 15,000 new doctors qualified every year. This fact has been given about the India. So what they have given in the second box, most doctors settle in urban areas. People in rural areas have to travel long distances to reach a doctor. The number of doctors with respect to the population is much less in the rural areas. Mean to say, although the largest producer of the doctors of our country, but most of the doctors they are working in the urban areas compared to the rural areas. And they have shown the condition of the rural areas, so the number of the doctors it is quite less compared to the population. Second point, healthcare facilities have grown substantially over the years. Okay, it has been just grown, the healthcare facilities. In 1950s there were only 2717 hospitals in India. In 1991 there were 11,174 hospitals, and in 2000 the number have grew to 18,280. Okay, so how the numbers of the hospitals has increased in the different years, that has been shown. And if you take the example in the second box, about 5 lakh people die from tuberculosis every year. Means the people in our country they have shown about 5 lakh people every year in our country they die just because of tuberculosis. Okay, this number is almost unchanged since independence. Almost 2 million cases of malaria are reported every year, and this number isn't decreasing. They have shown the example of the malaria as well as about the tuberculosis. And third, they have shown here, India gets a large number of medical tourists from many countries. They come for treatment in some of the hospitals in India that compare with the best in the world. As they have shown about the medical tourists, for getting the good treatment over here, many of the foreigners they used to come to our country. And in the next box, we are not able to provide clean drinking water to all. 21% of all communicable diseases are waterborne. Mean to say 21% whatever the communicable diseases we are getting, that is just because of the polluted water. For example, diarrhea, that is worms and hepatitis, etc. Then next, India is the third largest producer of medicines in the world and is also a large exporter of medicine. Here they have given about the medicines, third largest producer of medicines in the world, and as well as also a large exporter of the, we export also the medicines to the other countries. Then what they have shown in the next box, half of all children in India do not get adequate food to eat and they are undernourished. So half of the children in our country they do not get the sufficient nutritious food, so that is why they are suffering from the malnutrition. Okay, so after this one, in order to prevent and treat illness, we need appropriate healthcare facilities such as health centers, hospitals, laboratories for testing, ambulance services, blood banks, etc. that can provide the required care and services that patient need. Here they have shown, in order to prevent, in order to remove this that is illness trait. So what we have to do, we need to get appropriate healthcare facilities such as they have shown here. Proper health center must be there, hospitals, laboratories, ambulance services, blood banks. These must provide the required care and services that patient need. Whatever the patient is having the need, so the patient must get these all the facilities. In order to run such facilities, we need health workers, nurses, qualified doctors, and our other health professionals who can advise, diagnose, and treat illness. Here, this one, after this one, they have given here, that is for just run these all the facilities. So we need the workers, nurses, everything, the qualified doctors, our health professionals who can advise, who can diagnose, okay, who can just treat and our illness. If you see the example of today's world, so the whole world is suffering from COVID-19. So we are capable somewhat to control over the COVID-19 just because of the health facilities. If you go through the mainly in the urban areas, in urban cities, in metropolitan cities mainly, so good health facilities are there. That is why most of the patients they are recovering from the COVID-19. Okay, so here you can check how the healthcare facilities is being provided by the government of India. Okay, so we also need the medicines and equipments that are necessary for treating patients. These facilities are required to take care of us. Here they have shown we need the medicines, as you all know, the equipments which are needed for treating patients, and these facilities are required to take care of us. Means whatever the facilities above they have shown, so these all the facilities are needed for treating the patient nicely. Okay, after this one, what they have given here, that we will have a discussion in the next video. Okay.